From Barcelona to Kharkiv, Jorge Martin conducts first aid courses for participants in motorcycle competitions in Spain. And after the start of a full-scale Russian invasion of Ukraine, Jorge decided to organize his own relief fund. He began to raise funds for medical supplies. When he had accumulated about 3,000 euros, he organized a team of instructors and volunteer doctors and then went to Ukraine in May last year.
For the first time, we came near Kharkiv to instruct the Ukrainian territorial defense units in first aid and how to stop bleeding after being wounded. We brought all the necessary materials with us. Although we did not know anyone in Ukraine, we contacted a Kharkiv resident who spoke Spanish on social networks, and he helped us organize the trip.
The Jorge Foundation collects donations throughout Spain. Basically, these are private donations. Spanish companies offer to take on some of the cost, for example, to purchase medical supplies or pay for petrol. Jorge has traveled to Ukraine several times already, and he conducted first aid courses not only for military personnel, but also for pupils and teachers.
When we collected enough funds again, we will go to Ukraine. We will also collect medical materials and bring them to Ukrainian schools, as well as to the Ukrainian military. During the war, as many people as possible should know how to provide first aid, and this is our main mission.
A year after the start of Russia's war against Ukraine, European support for Kyiv has not waned. 91% of Europeans are in favor of further support for Ukraine. 64% approve funding for military aid. These are the data of a sociological survey conducted by Eurobarometer in February this year.
EU citizens continue to demonstrate their unwavering solidarity with Ukraine, from a post on the Eurobarometer official website.
The most significant amounts to help Ukrainians are collected in Lithuania. For this money, for example, they recently bought radars in Israel for the Ukrainian Air Defense Forces. The charity event itself became popular not only in Lithuania, but also in other European countries, not least because of creative advertising in social networks. The fixed donation amount is only 5 euros, so they collected 6 million euros for radars. In addition to Lithuania, money transfers came from Sweden, Switzerland, Great Britain and the USA.
Of course, we cannot buy air defense systems, at least not yet. We thought about what we could do and learned about the radar through our partners from Israel. It is not a weapon of attack, but a means of defense, and we have seen for many people this is a more acceptable option than offensive weapons, as well as reconnaissance drones. Jonas Oman, founder of the charitable foundation, in an interview with the Russian service of Voice of America.
According to Jonas Oman, it is small but regular donations to help Ukraine that have become a tradition and part of the lifestyle of many residents of European countries. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Христина Домбровська, UATV News.